Today we're going to be setting up the chickens. We're going to get ready to take a trip this weekend, and I want them settled in before we go. We're going to have our neighbor help take care of the animals while we're gone, but I want the chickens settled into a new spot for the next few days. I am getting them out of the backyard. Now, with that, we just got the Premier One poultry net gate, and we do have the Premier One poultry net fence. We have the 100-foot fence that we use to contain the chickens and move them around doing a mobile setup. So I've got to get my template set up. So I've got a set of stakes with a rope on it that I can kind of get a general idea of where my fence perimeter is going to be, and I weed eat underneath that, and then I come in and put the netting over my weed eated lanes. This is what I was looking for. I'm watching. You gonna throw it? Alright, good job. Look out. We got our string going. Got our last corner set. Push that on the ground. Bam. Okay. This is the basic form. I will then come through, weed eat around under this rope, get a nice clean lane. Got my corner posts, got the main fence. I'll go through, I'll set my corners. We'll make the perimeter, and then we'll make a small adjustment. Got the fence pretty well set up. I've left one open end. So from there, I'm gonna take some poles and I'm going to herd the chickens in there, get them inside. We'll finish fencing everything in, and then that'll lock them in. We can get their water, the feed, all that set up for the day. I have learned they herd a lot easier when the coop and the water are already in there. So I'm gonna go ahead, we'll move these over first, and then I'll take that stick right there and kind of shoo them in. Well, that Americana sure gave me a run for my money, but got them all in there. Usually they don't give me that much trouble, but I haven't had to move them and work them in a couple of weeks due to the weather and the backyard and whatnot. So they weren't as trained as they were prior to that. I usually would move them, maybe like twice a week. So Americana wasn't quite as cooperative as I wish it would have been. Everybody else did a good job. The fence is a interesting setup. I think it's going to work great. I just have to readjust how I do my links and everything to make it fit. So I think though it'll actually work out really nicely, because with this extra little bit of length, it's not quite a full run, but I think it'll basically, I'll be able to just get more width out of this thing total. I think it's going to be nice. What you doing with the kids? You gonna pet them? Don't grab the tail. No, we don't pull on tails. From here, I'm gonna take these and use these as corner posts. I'm gonna set this right here. I'm gonna angle it out and just step it in. And then I'll take, they come with the black string, and I'll tie all these together, and that'll pull tension on all four corners and hold this nice and taut. Once I get it stood up, this extra length that I got to reconfigure for, I'm just going to stretch it out down this length here, and it'll just be doubled up in that one section until I get a better layout going forward. I like this little fence, or the gate. It's pretty neat. It just slides into this bottom base. This top handle slides up and down. Of course, a little easier with two hands. Comes down, slides. Well, There it goes. Yep, comes down and slides over the top. That other piece, if I can get it to work right, one-handed, and voila. We've got an easy to use little gate. Works pretty well. Comes with the little metal tabs to can make the proper connection with each other, so we'll tie those together. But yeah, chickens are happy doing their thing. I'm gonna get the Energizer set up. We're gonna fill up their water. This is a little water that my wife got off of Amazon. It's worked really, really well. It's actually survived all of our freezes with absolutely no issue at all. That was actually kind of surprising. And it comes with an extra little red tip. So that's nice. This is just a yard hanger that I just kind of bent over and yeah, made it work at about the right height. Makes the chickens happy. You want to come in? You do it? Can you do it? Oh yeah, she almost got it. There you go, good job. You gonna go give the chicken some water? Okay, let's get them some water. Got the fence in, got it set up, got the chickens happy. We'll throw some feed out for them before we leave, and we're gonna have a bucket ready for the neighbor when he comes by to check on everything. He'll throw a couple of scoops out to him a day, and they'll be good and happy. We'll just get the eggs when we get back. It won't be no big deal. So, time to finish cleaning up, and we'll go eat and get ready to leave here this afternoon. You ready to go? Yeah? All right.